Let's go. Let's go. Let's do a quick audio visual check. Audio and visual check. Check. Let's make sure it looks good. Sounds good. Let's go. I think it's working. Medium markets. Let's go, Coach Hoop. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. So let's just jump to it, shall we? Welcome to Slow Markets, everybody. I'm Coach Dakota, Coach DBA. And as always, in the YouTube chat, there is our Topstep risk disclosure. Everything that we go over and say and do and just everything on air is for educational purposes only. It's not a signals class. I repeat, it is not a signals class. Everything that you see me do, like I said, it's just for education. See me put on a trade, it's educational purposes. It's not a signals. I repeat, not a freaking signals class. Chat. Now, let's get to these markets. What's rocking? What's rolling? My Tesla calls is just... that's just dead money. I bought some Tesla calls today, and I'm just considering that a tax write-off at this point. It's just, they're just gone. But let's jump to this. Let's just jump to this, this NASDAQ here. NASDAQ daily. What do we think? Did I not say last night if we wake up and this market starts to sell off? I was a little early, but that's all right. This market sold off. Jay's feeling a little under the weather. So if I hear from him and he hops on, we'll bring him on here. But as of now, you got me. So we had some resistance here at these 25,000 level. It's a big round number. That resistance became support. Support has became a major resistance. Well, resistance became support. I mean, we're just hanging around that 25,000 level for quite a while. What do we do? Earnings have been like not the best. I was thinking Tesla might be able to come up with something, and it did not. It just took a dump, for lack of a better word. So Netflix didn't do well. Tesla didn't do well. The tech didn't do well. But there are a lot of others are doing pretty good. The tech is just struggling. I listened to some of the earning call, or at least I got an update or like a summary of the earnings call, and it seems like there's just a lot of uncertainty when it comes to like this tariffs and geopolitical risk and all that stuff that these companies are worried about, which makes sense, and we talk about it. That's why you see a big reaction whenever a tweet bomb hits that mentions tariffs or this or that. So, eyes on the headlines, where at any moment we can see a just, what is it from China? Not a tweet, but maybe a response from China where they're talking about tariffs. We're like, we're actually going to charge 160% tariffs. And then a tweet from Trump saying, I'm going to charge 161% tariffs. And just go back and forth. But, yeah, here we are in this market, a big sell-off. We came so close to the all-time highs and just took a dive here. And, we recovered a little bit. So let's zoom into an hourly chart, and let's take a look at what that looks like. The hourly chart. Let me switch to the NASDAQ so we don't have that gap in there. There you go. There's NASDAQ. Man, we got all the way down to 800. We got all the way down to 800, and we're just bounced 200 points on that. Well, let's just talk through pure price action. Let's go through, and there's a level of interest. This level of interest right here at these 2550s. It looks like that's acting as resistance again. This is acting as resistance. These 25050s. If we zoom in, you can see there's definitely some interest on there. We had that big sell-off and then just a rally right back up. Breakdown, kind of. So maybe we see some more resistance down around these 25,000s. Let's continue to zoom in on a 5-minute chart. Looking at this, I mean, what a sell-off. What a sell-off today. I mean, that was just a nice, clean sell-off, and then we finally broke it and kind of consolidated. Tonight, even tonight, we're seeing some volatility here in the NASDAQ. I mean, look at this volatility. I mean, that's a 115, followed by, you know, 100, almost 100-point rally. It's going to be interesting. Tonight, we gapped down, filled the gap, and then we just sold off. So I'm going to watch it. I'm still in the favor of shorts. I'm still in the favor of being a little short-sighted shorts. We'll see. There's a lot going on in this market, so I think there's a little more selling pressure than normal. And I'm going to be a little bit bearish in this NASDAQ going on. Let's. What do we have news tomorrow? Do we have any news? We have any news? Let's look. Yeah, CPI, inflation data. All eyes on inflation data. Apex, it's just yeah, the rest is kind of just whole lot of nothing. Inflation data, it's Friday though. Inflation data Friday. Nothing really tomorrow. We'll watch it. Let's go to gold. Gold has been the moneymaker. Gold has been just volatility in gold. Let's zoom out in the 1 hour chart. Ooh, it's looking interesting. We had that lower high, right? Lower high, last high was clear up here. And are we forming a lower high? Are we forming a lower high to see a push lower? I'm not sure. I mean, this looks like these 420s, these 4020s holding, right? These 4020s are holding pretty well. Volatility is holding well. It's still volatile. Gold's so volatile. The heck with this higher time frame analysis. Let's zoom in and just start scalping it up, shall we? Let's start making some money here, or losing it, depending on how this market goes. Let's get the show on the road. This gold is on the move. It is on the move, and I need some music. All right, there we go. Let me know if it's too loud. I had to get some music. Too quiet talking to myself. So let's just try this. Like I said, this is my XFA. We're still on a pretty good streak here. Just a 60% win percentage, 1-to-1, 60% win. Just going. Had a couple bad days. And yeah, so far so good. Last month, this month, let's keep it going. No reason to stop. This. Remember, we're at the top of the hour. As we continue to go into the top of the hour in about 20 minutes. Let's get through our regular. Stuff. The hashtag slow markets. In the YouTube chat. There is the Twitter. Tag me in the Twitter, and when I'm not on air, I give updates there. Do I plan any Do I plan to take any payouts yet? Not yet. I want to move that balance to the live. Just bring like 17 or 20,000 over to the live account. Trade it up. NQ bull flag forming on the 5-minute. What's your average day profits across trading days in that XFA? I don't know. I don't know. You could guess. I mean, where is it? Average $98. 1-to-1. Ooh, this is DJ tonight. Where are these songs coming from? What's the advantage of going live? It's real money, not sim, and you get live bonuses. So you make like what's the live bonus? Bruno, do you have the live bonus by chance? Spooky season boogie. Maybe that's why we're seeing the selling pressure in the markets. It's that time of year. I mean, these markets, not gonna lie, these markets are like a pumpkin. These markets are like a pumpkin. Do you know why? Do you know why? So I'm carving them up. Carving them up. How gold's been moving so much today at this time? It's volatile. That's it. That's all I have. That's the only reason. LOLs. That was a good one. All right, let's pull this. Here's that. Oh man, so bright. So bright. Live performance bonus. When you're in a live account, if you make 15,000, you get $1,000 bonus. So as you make money, Topstep gives you bonuses. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Bruno. You like that joke? You like that joke? While we wait for some setups here in the gold. I got my XFA to 40,000 in 2 weeks. You're on one. Great work. Hey, easy come. Don't make it easy go. Just consistency. All right. Consistency. I'm doing a new playlist tonight. All right. So if you like it, let me know in the chat. If you like a song, let me know so I can save it. While watching this, we'll keep an eye on the NASDAQ too. We'll bounce back and forth. All right. Shout out. We'll see if there's anything popping off in the NASDAQ. I'm short biased though. What's Tesla doing? I gotta check. What's do my calls have any hope? Chat. Do my Tesla calls have any hope? Yeah, there's hope. There a little bit. My calls are at the 4:30 calls. Tesla's trading at 4:23. They expire in a week. There's a little bit of hope. Air horn. What do you mean air horn? Oh, is my YouTube chat frozen? There we go. Oh, it's frozen. What's up? When we sparring? 420? Hey, I went sparring today. I video all my sparring sessions so I could rewatch it and learn. We have a moment. See, look, here's today's. It was 30 minutes. I do 12 2-minute rounds. I don't know if you see it. Yeah, you're not going to see that. How long have I been trading? 15 years. 15 years. You always tweet at me about it. Let's see it. I mean, it's 30 minutes, and I need to edit it so you don't see just the boring in-between rounds. Yeah, 12 2-minute work. And then it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I think like 80% of boxing is conditioning. Like 80% of trading is psychology. How many you were in loss during your start of your journey? I don't know what you mean on that one. What time you're coming in the morning to TopstepTV? I'm on TopstepTV in the morning on air during fast markets at New York session open. New York session open. All right, gold. What are we going to do? We got 15 minutes, 14 minutes. Gonna chill. I'm not so into this price action. Down 18.011. Dakota, I got into a live account that I can trade in New York with your highest win rate. I got 2 Topstep accounts. Should I copy trade both? It's up to you. It's up to you. I do follow your process. Follow your process. What got you there? Why am I not long gold yet? Because I just don't want to be. Dakota might have missed a gold train. I don't see a gold train. I don't see a gold train yet. I think there's traders that think short and traders that think long right now. What time frames you use on those 2 charts? Well, look, right? You read them. See, there's a 5, meaning 5 minutes, and there's a 100 tick, meaning 100 tick. How much do I need on my XFA to get to live? That depends on the risk managers. I do not see a gold trade at all. Fool's gold V-shaped recovery to retest. Well, gold is buying. 4,100. We're hanging around 4,100. NASDAQ not doing anything. We're chilling there. Let's get to some of these hashtag slow markets. Like I said, top of the hour is when we see a spike in gold typically. So I'm kind of just being patient. Right at the top of the hour, we should see not a spike, but an increase in volatility. I think that's a better way to say it. So we see a spike in volatility in gold in about 12 minutes. So I'm going to continue to watch, being patient. Tuesday, how did your Tesla options do? We're going to find out in the morning, but it's not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. So let's get to some of these hashtag slow markets. Craig Mike. Go to learn from the best. Love it. Absolutely love this one. All right, we're doing this for you. Let's go. We are live. There we go. There's that. There is that one. Let's keep going through this. Love the trader wins. Love the trader wins. I passed 2 more 150K combines and made 5K on one of the XFAs. This feels like I'm having a dream right now. Nice work. Nice work. Like I said, whenever don't just give that market back. Don't give that money back to the market. All right? If you do well. Okay, this DJ is just not the best. All right. This DJ is just the. There we go. Nice patience. I don't know how you do it. You just wait. Just wait. That's how you do it. The majority of trading is waiting. It's boring, right? It's boring, but that's what we must do. Sounds like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire intro. That's what we're waiting for, right? I do. That's why we're here. That's not good, Jeff. That's why we have viewers. That's why we're here. Not as boring as a 9 to 5. True. Find something to do while you wait, right? Watch something. Play some chess. Try not to force a trade. Dakota, I can pass combines and stuff, but every time I get an FXA, I overtrade. Revenge trade and blow account before ever getting a payout. Size down. Smaller size and trade exactly the way you get there. I know it's easier said than done. That's why trading's hard. Trading's hard. Richard, yes. Listening to the stream and working waiting for some gold. Here you are, 420. 420 out there. Making money. You're out there making money while we're waiting. That's the consistent money. When you go home at night, you know you have a paycheck coming, right? When you have a job. when you're trading, you never know, right? Easy come, easy go. Currently waiting for NQ to go to 25,000 to pass the account. All right, we're getting a little sell pressure here. We got about 9 minutes left until the top of the hour. Let's go take a look at the NASDAQ. We are going sideways, holding up pretty well. Like I said, I'm a little on edge with this NASDAQ because, or at least these markets, because I just feel like any moment we're gonna have a response from China regarding the tariffs. Saying something. But we're rallying here. Let's go watch that gold for a minute. All right, so far NASDAQ's actually being the mover tonight. NASDAQ's being the mover. Market don't care about bad news. Bad news is good news. We'll see. We have CPI coming out this week. Wonder how that's going to take the market. First time after 5 years, I looked at the tick chart, range chart. They are beautiful. Seems like I can adjust them well. Wave. Nice. Who's new? Who's brand new to slow markets? Let me know in the chat. I don't have a way to measure, but I'll trust you. From Puerto Rico. You're welcome. That's transparency's huge. I did post this. Let me, because I find this very important, and it's extremely important because I posted it twice. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Transparency and brand integrity matter. It's not just about the money. It's about how a company conducts itself, who represents it, and the standards they uphold. Now, I said it back in May. This is very important for a prop firm. This is very important for, you know, who I partner with, who I work with, and just overall, right? And, you know, I went through this. I mean, this is back in May, right? This is back in May. And I've said this a few times. Having a vetting process of who can be an affiliate to represent the company, it's important for a company to associate, and go through and read this. It's extremely, I'm very passionate about this space. Whenever I'm committed to something, I am passionate about it. So definitely happy to be here at Topstep. Not new to slow markets, but new to Topstep. Just bought my first combine last night. You helped me pass another. Great work. Man, look at this NASDAQ bounce. All right, gold. Someone said they were long gold. Looks like they might be in a good position. It's not always about the money, but, you know, that's what it's prioritized so many people. I'm off work. Nope. I don't have the time, to be honest. Learn new hoops, jump through them. You don't have to if you just go with the best. Dakota, as a trader, what should I do if I have a big month? Size down. Size extremely amount. Just a lot. Like last week I made $500,000. And I did not trade Tuesday. I just have smaller positions, and that's it. Like I just very small size. You just let it pass, give it a week or two, give it some time, reset your mindset, and then you get back at it. What was the trading in to make 500,000? Well, if you want to know, you can. Like I said, it's posted. I post it all on the socials. What's less than the micro? Yeah. Hey, size down is always the answer. Size down, always the answer. There goes gold. We got 4 minutes. How? How did I do it? Well, I showed it on the Twitterverse. It's the same technicals that I do on slow markets. Same setups. Richard Harris, you know how I feel. Same technicals. Same way I view these markets. Same way I set this stuff up here during slow markets. It's the same way I trade. I show it. Show everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly. What's my opinion on the trade copier? It's a double-edged sword, right? Because if you trade good, then it copies your good trades. If you trade bad, it copies your bad trades. So if you make it goes both ways. But I'm a firm believer, if you can't do it in one account, then you can't do it in multiple accounts, right? If you can't do something like this in just one account and just grow it, then you'll have a very difficult time doing it like in 5 accounts. %. 420 says, I expect this. Okay. 420 says, and I will respond to you. If you make $500,000 in a month here at Topstep, I will spar with you. I will talk with Topstep, see if they could sponsor it. Fly you out to Chicago, and we'll spar on air. I'll have to work with the team to make sure everything's all kosher, but if you make $500,000 on Topstep, yeah, I'll do it. Let's go. Remember that. Hey, clip it. Clip it. Verbal's binding. Crystal says, do you have a course on YouTube that you could watch and learn right here, right now? You're watching, and hopefully you're learning. What are we gonna get traders now going for sparring with Dakotas? I made this. Can we? I want to spar with Dakota now. I took a payout. Is that what we're doing? Is that going to be on one of the live bonus benefits that we just reviewed? Is that what's going to happen? We're going to go to this article again where it's like live performance benefits, and then you'll just put like in parentheses sparring with Dakota. Yeah. I made $13. I'm ready. Please add. For watching, we got a minute left. A minute to the top of the hour. Let's see. Let's see. 96. It's looking heavy. Gold's looking heavy. Oh, it's looking light. We're gonna watch this. Which way? Wait for a breakout and then see what direction we go. I'm neutral. I'm completely neutral. We're right at a key level. This 4100 evens. It was a clinic. Great trading. If you missed it, I was on fast markets. Made back-to-back 150-point trades. Back-to-back 150-point trades. We'll watch it. It's consolidating here. How many likes can we get to tonight? Last night we got to 600. Curious if tonight let's keep up in that. Let's do 650 likes. 650. All right, we're picking a direction here. Market's starting to sell off a little bit. Starting to sell off. We're gonna watch that. We're picking up some steam. We're getting the markets to move that breakdown, those 96s. If we reject, then I'll look for a break above 102, 103s. Watching this price action. Price action is king. Yeah, if we get to 650 likes, then what? That's the light goal. All right, so that was a rejection, right? We broke down off that. We bounced up. We tested it. Support became resistance, and we're headed back down. Price action is king. All right, let's zoom out. Let's take a look here. It's looking a little heavy. Looking a little heavy. We're up 0.6% on the day, so I could see a further sell-off. That's possible. We got low, 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 low. We're just watching this. Seeing any setups that I like. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. They could change it could change fast. Jump over to NASDAQ. NASDAQ. Yeah, just non-stop. BTFD. All right, buyers stepping in gold. Okay, so I am now going to look for longs in gold, and the fact that we broke through that here. So I'm going to look for a higher low. I'm looking for market structure now to buy. So let's see if we can pull down. I'm going to look for a higher low somewhere in this area. Damn, that was fast. Might look for a breakout trade watching this. All right, we're getting into that area now. All right, I'll do a little teaser there. Yeah, we're not really getting it yet. 1 micro. I'll take my loss with 1 micro. I can't see the price action with that. Okay. You know what? I'll add 2. I'm adding to this. I'll add 2. I like that. All right, we'll get into 3. Not my full position yet. We'll need to break above this 94 level. Whew, I'm out. I'm not going to risk that. I'll get in again if we could break through the 94. That 94 looks yeah, I don't want to. I'll cut my losses short. Baby losses. We failed to break through this. We failed to break through that. We're trying to consolidate here at these 90s. All right, we're gonna try and build this position again. I'll take these paper cuts. I'll take these small losses. See if we can get into a position here. All right, there's 3. There's 3. Not a full position yet, but we're in 3 of them. All right, there's 4. All right, there's 5. All right, we're in a full position now. Risking 3.9 points. Actually, I'm going to switch that to ticks because I like ticks when I'm trading gold. We're going to add a little bit bigger size if we could break through these 94s. We're going to add. Take the loss on the small. Winners add to winners. All right. Let's do this. All right, tighten the stop up, risking 18 ticks now. Let's get through those. See if we get to 100. Nice thing about micros is I could take some off the table, take some profits as we go up. If we can break through this 97 level, there's one. There we go, taking some profits right there. Tighten up the risk, risk-free trade. Do I want to tighten my stop loss up that much though? That's a little too tight. That's a little too tight actually. We get that momentum I was wanting to get all the way to 100. All right, let's see if we could make a higher low. If not, I'm just gonna have to cut it. Not liking that rejection of any of that momentum there we were trying to make. We tried to make the momentum and we failed at that. All right, we'll see. Is this going to be the higher low? Is this going to be a higher low? Is it? Is it? If it is, I'm moving my stop up there. Come on. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out of that one. All right, we'll wait for another setup. We didn't get the best, but I'm gonna look for a higher low here. Up $78. Pay for dinner. We tried. We're gonna look for a higher low. See if we can hold the 90. Right now, this is the main pivots. All right, let's see. Get in. All right, adding 4 again. All right, there's 5. Yeah, this is just a loss. That's a loss. Still in the green. It's wanting to. I'm going to put that trade back on. I'm putting that trade back on. All right, there's 6. All right, we get 7. We are failing to break. No momentum. No buyers in this market. No buyers in this market. Where are they at? No buyers. No buyers. Dang it. We'll move on to the next. Move on to the next. Let's wait and see. We might end up breaking down now. Minus $50. And there goes the dinner. Not winner chicken dinner. This is, I don't like this. This is ugly price so far. We'll see if it gets any cleaner now. It's not gonna get any cleaner. Let's not get any cleaner yet. This is not. No pizza tonight. 5 minute. Not the clean. It was a good entry, but hey, what do you do? What do you do? Sometimes the price doesn't work out. It doesn't work like last night every night, right? We just do our best. Look, we're holding up again. I'm going to put that trade on again. I'm putting this trade on again. Let's get in it, buyers. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. All right, buyers going for the 100s. Uno más. Uno más. All right, we're gonna add. We're gonna add if it goes in our favor. All right, we're adding. We're adding. We're gonna add some more. Winners add to winners. Winners add to winners. Are we gonna get that momentum? All right, we made that nice pivot here at 93. Let's get through those 90s. Let's get to 100. Have my stop right at that pivot at 93. We can do it. This is not the same price action as it was last night. It was not like last night. This ain't it. Not as much momentum. Not as much, but we still got some. We're getting a little something there. Let's get through those 97s. 97s. Risking 3 ticks right now, so I don't mind the risk for a push up to 100. It's gonna just don't do it, gold. Not like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. If we get back above 98s, I'm liking it. I like it a lot. There we go. I'm liking that momentum. Let's get it. Let's get it. No matter what, we're in a winner. We're in a winner no matter what. Dang, this market, man. This market. Oh. Almost at it. Gotta give it a little more space than that. I gotta give it some more space. I don't want to choke it out. No choking the trade. Nope. That way, this market's not helping out anymore, chat. We're. Is it gonna go back up? Back up. Yeah, pues. Let's look at. Where was the price action from last night? Where's last night's price action, chat? I need it. This is... What's NASDAQ doing? NASDAQ... It's not any better. I still like it. I still like the longs here. Alright, we're gonna try and build this again. I had too tight a stop. That was my mistake, I think. If this thing starts to break out, it's my fault because of too tight a stop. We're going to see if we can get some momentum on this. Oh. This price action's just not it, chat. Buyers are just gone. We're trying to play for a breakout to the long side, and it's just not happening. We're getting chopped up in this chop. I mean, there's not a word for this. It's just chop. Just very choppy. Nothing. switch my bias to shorts? Not yet. We're just going sideways. Look, just sideways price action. Since the top of the hour, we came down and we're just chop. Nothing. Give me something, market. Sometimes it's just not there. I could have a wider stop down to these 86s, but that's too much risk. That's $500. Don't really want to risk $500 on this trade. I'm okay with like half that, 279. Like 280 on this trade. It could come up and get these stops. It's gonna not. No, I'm out. Ooh, no, I don't want to get those stops now. Minus 290. And now we wait. Snail chop. It's not good price action. This is a night and day difference from last night's price action. Night and day difference. But I'm going to be that hard-headed and just wait and look for another setup. Don't diddle in the middle. Well, we diddled all over the middle over here. we diddled in the middle since the top of the hour. We have been the middle diddlers for $290. Is the price action or the bias wrong? Well, so far when it goes sideways, it's the price action. What bias on here? I'm gonna diddle in the middle just one more time, chat. I'm gonna diddle in the middle. Well, we're gonna diddle all over this middle. So let's do it. 350. I tell you, I like to play up to 100. I like to play up to those 100s. We're gonna diddle in the middle, and you'll see. Oh no. You're gonna see why you shouldn't diddle in the middle. we're gonna test this one out again. We need Topstep diddle in the middle shirts. We're getting chopped up tonight. When I go on air, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like, Dakota, what happened last night? You took a loss? I'm like, we diddled in the middle, and we lost. We lost like 10 times. And I'm on tomorrow with Aaron Trades. All right, gold. All right, we're building that position. We're building the position here. How long are you on for slow markets usually? we go for another 40 minutes. Let's get to those 100s. We paid our diddle in the middle fees. It's time to get it's time to get paid now. All right, gold. Pay me. Let's go. Gotta have a standing take profit right there, right at 100. We'll do a tick 99.9, 999. Boom. Take some right there. Off she goes. Off she goes. Ooh. It's gone. And now we just trail the last one up. Aren't you just happy you tuned in? Can we get to those 650 likes? Come on. See, you diddle in the middle long enough. Yeah, you find. No, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Let's see what the stats are on this one while we let this baby just go. Did I earn those 650 likes? I worked for them hard. It's hard work getting those. You gotta get those 650. That was worth. It was worth it all, right? Diddle times the charm. Hey, it works. It works. It works. You know, why do I choke? I don't need to choke this trade out. We'll let this one just go. I got dinner. I got all that. So, gotta give this market room to breathe. Gotta just. Dude, I'm up so much on my express. Well, dude. Good work, dude. There we go. Now we got that pivot. Now we got that nice pivot. I could trail it. We chose the right market. Let's see what the NASDAQ is up to. Just grinding higher. Insane. Here, we'll do this so it looks cooler. Just boom, look at all that money we've. It is so volatile. How many ticks? 132 ticks. We're going. We might, I'm gonna be honest, we might come on up here to these 20s. All right, we're getting to that 650 likes. Get them on up there. Let's get going. $108. Looking for 70s overnight. Dakota, the great diddler. Hey, it's okay to diddle if you know how to. Yeah, if you just know. I gotta stop with that. I'm gonna say something I shouldn't, chat. You're gonna get me to say something I shouldn't. God, no. You can diddle if you know how to fiddle. Yep, exactly. That's what I was gonna say, Robbie. I was gonna say a lot of. The chat. This could go downhill really fast. Let's see if we break through these 109s. I can trail my stop up. Looking for those pivots to trail my stop. Diddle's not a bad word. Diddle's a good word. Can you explain DBA concepts? Well, yeah, you just witnessed it. You have basic technical analysis followed by good risk management. That summarizes DBA concepts. DBA concepts, it's a joke, all right? It's a joke. DBA, it's my initials. And concepts is just like everyone's just creating up their own stuff, renaming it, and then packaging it and trying to sell it. So I just joke with DBA concepts because, hey, supply and demand. This is something that's been around before I was born. Basic support, resistance, technicals. This one was a support. This was a resistance. We had a breakout. We have pivots, higher lows, higher highs. It's been like since these markets candlesticks existed. It's ooh, look at that explosion to the upside. Trader Academy. I can't show that. If chat could see all the ones that were hidden, it'd be crazy. While we do that, let's get some more hashtag slow markets. Once again, doing hashtag slow markets. Go ahead and just tag me there. Tag me in the Twitterverse. Oh, that's... Wait, what? There we go. This is one of my favorite songs. I'm going to play it again. On this playlist. Let's see. Are we still going up, gold? We picked a direction. Are we going to go? Are we going to find that momentum up to those 20s? See, look, I posted this. Look. There I am. Train like an athlete. Train like an athlete on and off the charts. Got to prepare your mental game to get it ready for the trading game. Discipline doesn't end when you get up off your computer chair. Discipline starts before you turn on the computer. Guaranteed, it does. It really does. Let's get through some more of these hashtag slow markets. Hashtag slow markets. Here's one. Edris. 2 combines passed tonight from last night. Let's go. Slow market. Copy trading. Great trades. Great work. And we just got finished with this one. All done there. $371. We paid for dinner and rent and everything. So far, so good. Just another day in the books. Just another day. Look, it says 28 trades. So why do I keep getting questions? Oh my gosh, you took so many trades. Well, rewatch it. It's micros. Scaling in and scaling out. That's how it works. It looks bad. But there it is. All right, now we wait. We just wait for another setup. Did it just stop us out? And bounced off 101? Just make money all day and all night. I have been in the morning when I wake up, and at night before I go to bed. It looks so terrible. Socrates, not Socrates. Now we just wait for another setup. Did we get to 6? Oh, we haven't got to the 650 likes. Come on. You guys are better than that. Just give or take. I give you this stuff. You just, all I ask is likes. That's it. I do the same. I work after I wake up and before I go to bed. Bro, no one's trading the 1 second chart. You can trade whatever chart you want. Just sent it a post on X. Enjoying the session, up $300 on a combine. What is this? This. I don't know what the kind of chips those are. Good work. Up $300. Up $300. Look at that sell off right there. All right, ready to BTFD this. NQ poppin', NQ poppin'. NQ's poppin'. What's Tesla doing? Is Tesla holding? Let me see. Is it? My options have a slight chance, maybe. Maybe my options have a little bit of a chance. All right, let's get back to the gold. Let's get back to gold. I was trying to BTFD and I got distracted. I was gonna buy 100s. Chat. I missed it. I missed it. It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts, right? We'll see if there's another setup. We still got time. Those hundreds, that 100 was that was a good trade. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? I was reading chat, got distracted. I switched over to the NASDAQ and missed that gold. Retest. Well, there'll be another opportunity. Don't worry. There should be. We'll see if there's another one. Yeah, you like this beat? This is hey, it's a win's a win, right? Even if I'm not in it. Give us a little freestyle. Coach Jay do some good freestyle, I think. He's a singer. Look at the NQ. Someone just showed. Come on, last time I looked, it cost me. It's just going up. What the heck? It just goes up. Bad earnings? Nah. Tariffs? Eh. That's bullish. Just buy it. Knowledge is power. I was right with my bias. Sometimes I am. All right, Tesla. Tesla needs to keep going up. Tesla's at 427. And my call option's at 430. Did I buy Beyond Meats? No. No. Let's see if we keep going. Not too much now. It's kind of slowed down. This is not like last night. Coach Hoop, when do they expire? They expire in a little over a week. Next Friday. But volatility crush comes into play. Volatility crush, Coach Hoop, is just the worst when you're an options buyer. Dakota, if you are not taking payouts, do you happen to know what do risk managers do to access live promotion? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but risk managers will monitor your accounts. They'll monitor your account. All right, here we go. Let's see if we get this gold. Oh, it's a little bit of volatility. This is a decision zone. This is a decision zone here. A little bit of squeeze, a little bit of kind of consolidating, right? Consolidating. What's gonna happen? Which way we going? Round and round it goes. Which way it's gonna break? I think I knows. I think I know. Sell it, bud. All right, I'm long one. Flash Golden says sell it, bud. So I bought it. I'm gonna profit off your bias. Or I'm going to pay for being wrong. Which one is it? Be $58. What do we think? What are we thinking? Is this a failed breakout? I'll take the $10. I'll take $10 on that. Let's look at the stats. Let's review these stats. Let's see where we're at. Where are we at on these stats? Still 1-to-1. 60-60. Let's see how my day was. I was mixed. Right at 1-to-1. Direction, a little short-sighted here. All right, we're getting that rejection. We're getting a little bit of a rejection. This trend, is this coming into play? All right, let's get this. Hashtag slow markets. Nice setup you have there. Man, look at that. Hopefully those are blue light glasses. That's a lot of blue light. Ray. Gotta like that. All right, let's see what happens up here. Flash Gold says I'm been on sales for ages. Well, what's ages? Because for ages, gold was around 2000. All right, let's see what's the NASDAQ doing. Are we pumping in the NASDAQ still? No, we're starting to slow down just a little bit. All right, okay. Gold's accumulating. We're chilling here. See if there's another setup. Been selling gold since they found it. Now, if you told me you've been selling this week, then I'm like, oh, that's awesome. That's great. How have the markets been? They've been good. They've been volatile. Good and volatile. Yeah, we're just chopping again. We had one candle that I made some money on. All the money, make back the losses and everything on just that one candle. And the rest has been meh. And hopefully Flash Golden is in a short. One candle that blew my account. Sorry, man. I don't mean to laugh, but it's sometimes it's like that. Don't let one candle blow your account. All right, we're getting a nice pullback here. Short go now. We're back diddling in the middle. We're back diddling in the middle. I'll take a small long here. We'll take a micro long. We'll see if I could get my hand caught in the cookie jar here with the micro. In hopes to build a bigger position if we get back down to these 90s. Now that we see some more volatility in. Any more hashtag slow markets? Going through some of the hashtag slow markets. Why you long get short? Well, I'm at break even. Why you short? It's long. Thank you, Andre. You've been missing a banger tonight in gold, too. We keep going. The party hasn't stopped. The party has not stopped. We're trading gold. We're scalping it up. All right, I'll take this. I'll take this 30 ticks. We'll go with 38 ticks. We'll get 40 ticks. Boom. 400 bucks. Bam. With the micros. With the micros. Aramus, Dakota, do you ever get tired of people telling you how to trade? No. Everyone will always have their opinion. I just trade how I trade. There's going to be a loser, there's going to be a winner. And lately, you know what side I've been on. Love the music. Yeah, we got some Latin vibes here. Yeah, we made enough for dinner, right? That's a good daily wage. It's decent. That comment earlier that came in right here. Why you long? It's short. That comment came in right at the bottom. Timestamp that. That tick chart's crazy. It is. It is, especially on the micros during volatility. And the setups on this 5 minute. Watching the 5 minute chart. Do you always eat out as opposed to cooking? No, I'll cook. It depends if I'm tired or not. I know I need to do better at meal prepping. All right, we got 12 minutes left. Just see here. Yeah, so buy every time someone says sell and watch those profits compound. We follow our own process. We follow the own process. Follow your own process. Don't follow some guy on the internet. You must follow your own process regardless of someone else's bias. Always your own process. Process over profits. Because everyone could be wrong, right? It's about the long-term positive expectancy. I'm not sure what Let's keep going. All right, we're going to get in with a 1 micro. I'm going to look to build a position if we could hold these 90s. And what I'm looking at here, I'll just show you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at higher lows and higher highs. So I'm going to look for this to be a higher low. All right, so the setup's on a 5 minute chart. Higher low, higher low. I'm going to look to see if we can make it higher low and push up towards these 105s. I'll take my loss on the small size, but give me the wins on the bigger sizes. All right, 2 micros. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go 3 micros. Tighten up that risk. All right, we'll see if we can get. All right, the vibe slowed down a lot. We got to switch that vibe right back up. There we go. Music has to match the vibe. Gonna make me fall asleep with that one. All right, we're gonna take a loss with 3 micros here, maybe. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hopefully this can demonstrate adding to winners. Adding to winners. All right, I'm gonna get out early on that. We're gonna try one. Try it again. Try it again. It's gonna smack me. It's gonna be smacking me again. What is your goal? My money goal? I don't have a money goal on this account. I just want to follow the process. If I could follow the process, everything else will take care of itself. I'll take little... Oh, I'll take paper cuts here and there and just follow the process. I mean, at one point, I didn't even know what the account balance was on this account for like a month. What's the process? Cut my losses short, add to winners. Basic technical analysis. Trust the process. If we break down below 93, I'm out. I'm out, and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a session. Like 4 swings at the plate, and only 1 winner tonight. And that winner was a banger. That's all you need. Understand your risk reward, understand your win percentage, understand your process. All right, let's see what happens here. Are we going to gain that momentum? Is it going to fill me? Am I going to build this position, or are we going to get stopped out? Today are indeed slow markets. It's not too slow. This is still volatile. All right, I'm going to get out early. I'll save a little bit of money. And if it calls me in, I'll get in. This is definitely the last trade, though. I'm looking for a long. If we fail, it's out. Let's see if we can get it. It's being very indecisive here at these 94s. We're right back and diddling in the middle, huh? And that's it. All right, that's it. 200, I'm finishing it. We had another swing at the plate. Look for a nice run back up. We didn't get it. Flash golden. Hopefully you took that. That was nice. This market failed. So once again, I will be on tomorrow morning for fast markets. Jacob Trades is going to be joining, and maybe Aaron Trades. So tomorrow is Thursday. Tonight's price actions, Thursday's price action, and we'll see everybody bright and early. Bright and early. If not, I'll see you tomorrow night. I will see you tomorrow night. Hopefully, we did get to my like goal, 737. If you missed it, just go ahead and hit it again. Tomorrow, I'll have that like goal. We'll continue to increase it. We'll continue to increase it. Hopefully, as fast as we can increase this account balance, which is the likes or the account is going to go up faster. I don't know. We shall see. Take care, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.